Here are 4 things I did in my classroom that worked for me, but may not work for you. Part 2. I accepted late work. Our school year was split into quarters, so obviously if a student is turning in an assignment in quarter 2 from quarter 1, I'm not going to accept it. But for the most part, a week or 2 weeks behind, 3 weeks, I let them turn in work. To be honest, a lot of time the assignment would be wrong just because we have moved on from that concept. But if they really want to turn it in and we're still in the same quarter, I would just let them turn it in. I did not assign paper homework. So when I taught all subjects, I would have students go home and read. That was one of the only things that I wanted them to do, was focus on reading, because studies show when students do well academically in reading, most of the time it can transfer to other subjects as well. So I encourage that. And then when I taught math, I would always encourage going home and practicing math facts, multiplication tables, all that is really important. I used a callback. If students were really loud, I used a bell. I refused to yell or talk over my students. At the beginning of the year, I am really strict on my callback. So if I use a callback, all my students are participating and they are stopping to listen. If I talk over my students or I yell, they know that they can talk over me. They know I'm not going to stop and wait. I already set that expectation. So for me, it was really important that I never talked over students or even tried to yell to get their attention. I did other classroom management tools in order to make sure that when I was talking and communicating, they were at least listening, or they weren't talking over me trying to have other conversations. I let my students read age-appropriate graphic novels, and I always read them ahead of time as well. So for some reason, some teachers were against graphic novels. They do have to be age-appropriate, and I did read every single one before letting my students read them, because sometimes they will slip in things and you want to be aware that that can happen. I did book club in my classroom, so students still read grade level novels, but during free time or if they were finished, I did not care if they were reading a graphic novel. It's all about getting them excited about reading. If you want me to do another one, write 0 in the comments and let me know some things you did in your classroom.